Okay, hi. Sorry, I am fixing. I was supposed to add a new command yesterday and I forgot, and of course I only remembered as soon as I started stream. So just give me a second here. Okay, I think we're solid. Yeah, Dom, how has moving been? Moving this back over here. Hi. How are we doing? Don't mind me over here just struggling to juggle 3 streams at once because every streamer like decided to stream at the exact same time even though none of them stream consistently. I'm so sorry. To be fair, I'm half an hour late. Do your best, Rez. Yeah, let me... Actually, I want to do a little bit of just like chatting first because I feel like in the last couple of streams that we've done, I've had to stop and like, not had to, but like I've stopped and like been chatting with people for like to catch up and just talk about stuff. And this is so not the playlist that I want, actually. Sorry, it's just a little bit too much of a downer. Not bad. No AC! Oh, Tom. Computer doesn't make it 84 degrees inside every night. Oh. Dom, AC is a must where we're at. Finally graduating, couldn't be happier. Yay! Congrats, crew! I'm so proud of you. Do you know what you're like planning on doing? I know you had some ideas, but I feel like it's maybe changed a little bit. Ah! I will hydrate, thank you. Yeah, I feel like we've talked a little bit about your future plans. But also if this feels like when you get caught by like an aunt or an uncle and they're like, "So what are you planning on doing in the future?" then you can just not, you can ignore me. That's okay. I'm in a spot where it isn't too bad. Most places don't have AC. I just have a lot of tech which produce. That's fair. That's fair. My setup at home, for a while I had like Christmas lights up behind it. I still technically do, but most of them have burnt out. And they're iridescent, which is nice because like I like the yellow light, but it does mean that they get really warm. So that, in addition to my my PC tower and my 2 monitors and my TV and my laptop that's connected to my TV and my little lamp above my bed, is just like a lot. It's just a lot, a lot, a lot. Speaking of warm, okay, I know we just started stream, but I might go turn on the AC so that I don't die while we're playing this. Yeah, they can put off a lot of heat. Like genuinely during the winter months, um I would turn on the lights before I turned on my space heater because I was like, well, maybe it'll just warm the room enough by themselves. And a lot of times it did. Okay, give me just a second. Air conditioning. Okay. Hopefully that will be solid. But yeah, so I my setup in my room is also very warm, which is fine. It's okay in the winter months because I can just like open a window, right? But in the summer months, it just gets so hot. I have like a reoccurring thing that I do with one of my friends where I have them over and we play. Well, mostly I play Kingdom Hearts, and they just kind of hang out while I play. But I don't think I can do it during the summer. Like, I genuinely think that, like, I will have to wait until it cools down again because it just gets so hot in my room. And the AC doesn't go to my room either, which is, like, a death sentence. So, I mean, like, maybe I could set it up out in the living room, but then I don't know. I don't know. The elf speaks. Yeah. Hi, welcome in, Glock. Glock Roomba. Is that in reference to that one post where it's like you just tape a knife to a Roomba? What was I talking about? I totally lost track of thought of my thoughts. Um, but yeah, so that's my setup, and it's really warm, and I wish that I had better AC. True, and a Claymore Roomba. Hell yeah. I'm scared for the next couple months because I'm looking at firing up a second PC and a server. Dom, at this point, I think just invest in one of those like one room ACs. Like, have you guys seen those like ACs? They have them in Japan. And I loved those things. I've thought about buying one for myself. It's like a wall mounted AC. Yeah. But like not like the ones with all the slats. The nice ones. Here's one from Home Depot. Wait, I'm gonna send a link. I'm not sponsored, by the way. How it goes? It goes good. It's warm where I'm at, but we're coping, and we're gonna be playing Cineris Somnia in just a little bit. We're just catching up. If you've got anything, I don't know, fun, interesting going on recently, talk about it. I might have to. I'm gonna see how it works because my server is at least a testing thing for now. Yeah, I think honestly, if I had a real job and not my fake job, I would have bought a wall-mounted AC a while ago because they're just so nice. And they're really functional if you're just staying in one room for most of the day. I don't know if your situation is like with roommates or what, but for me, I like being in my room. Understand that it's 32 degrees Celsius outside even at this time. Yeah, one sec, let me look that up. 32 degrees Celsius to real numbers. Oh yeah. Yeah, 90. Yeah, no, not good. Yeah, it's welcome in Rainfucker, and thank you for the follow. Playing solo. I also just like staying in my room. Yeah, fair. I mean, like, if you're staying in your room most of the time anyways, like, there's no need to cool your whole house, I feel. And, like, obviously you can do stuff to mitigate the heat during the day, like opening all your windows at night and then, like, closing them all and putting the blinds up as soon as it starts to, like, get bright out. But that only goes so far. Yeah. I'm just like, you know how some animals hibernate during winter? I feel like I would really like to hibernate during summer so I don't have to experience all of the warm, sweaty months. Are you winning? Hi, Gail. We're just chatting right now. We're not even playing yet. But we hopefully will be winning when we start. How are you? We're talking about the weather, actually. And just how freaking warm it's getting. I have a 2-room apartment that's like 400 square feet, I think. So basically the entire place is just my room. Same though. Yeah. I wish that I could skip summer. I wish it was like, I don't know. Maybe if I lived a little bit closer to the coast, I wouldn't mind it as much. But for me, it just gets so warm where I'm at. Like, I don't even want to go outside during the day. It's like, I'm kind of a night owl usually, but especially during summer, I only go out shopping like after dark. I'm like really lucky that I live near a grocery store that's open 24 hours because I'll be like, man, I really want some flour, or God, I need to go buy some frozen food or something. I don't know. And then I'll like take one step outside and like melt onto the sidewalk if it's not already nighttime. All right, I'm gonna load up Cineris Somnia. Also, I realized yesterday when I was listening to some clips from Resident Evil that my microphone was kind of peaking weirdly, so... And I think it's because my setup is like a little bit different here, but if you guys notice it being really yucky and crunchy, please tell me so I can maybe try and fix it. I'm jealous. I have a 24-hour grocery, but the rest of my town, including bars, is shut down by 10. Yeah, that's kind of par for where you're at. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say that like where I live has like great nightlife or anything, but I will say that it's not it's not closed by 10, and that's really nice. Like, I go visit some of my friends who live, like, I don't know, an hour away from me, and they're like, oh yeah, everything here, first of all, there's nothing to do there. Yes, you do live in an old folks town, you're correct. And anyways, my friends, first of all, there's nothing to do there even during the day. And then everything closes at like 9. So when I was there last time, I was like, I want to get something late at night to eat, right? And so I found this like tiny little Hawaiian barbecue place that also sells like donuts or something and like Vietnamese iced coffee, and they're open until 2 a.m. And this was like the find of a century, not just for me, but for them, because there's just like nothing going on there. I've completely scrolled past Cineris Somnia in my games list. Hawaiian barbecue is killer! I freaking love Hawaiian barbecue. Oh, and it was inexpensive, too, which was great. A couple bars around here that are cool. One is a karaoke bar. That's cool. I feel like I can do karaoke with my friends, and, like, I've learned how to do karaoke on here. But for the most part, if I was doing karaoke in front of a crowd, I would need to be drunk. I would need to be mega drunk. And I don't even drink that much. Should I head a nearby karaoke bar? I mean, oh god. I don't think there's really... Okay, I know a couple of bars in the area that do, like, karaoke nights, but there's not a lot of places that are, like, karaoke places that have private rooms, and there's even less that are karaoke places that have private rooms where you can order food. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen one of those in the area that I live in. Great thing about a karaoke bar is they also coincidentally happen to serve alcohol. Exactly! Yeah, all the karaoke places that my friends and I go to are like, I don't know, they just don't serve food. Like, they're in areas where, like, other places are around that serve alcohol and food and stuff. Let me get rid of Wonderwall. Sorry, guys. Sorry to get rid of Wonderwall. Is it really loud again? Why? Why did you do that? Volume mixer. I don't care about private room stuff, except most folks don't want to hear my music at the bar. I mean, honestly, I feel like a good rule of thumb is as long as you're not doing a whole bunch in a row, you're fine. That's like my way of thinking about it, you know? Let me turn, I guess, my overall volume down a little bit. Why is my input device my freaking webcam mic? When did that happen? Okay, let me actually make sure that my input device is correct here as well. 1 million hours of scuff. Okay, alright, we're solid, I think. So, last time we left off, Sasuke had just finished the whole daughter of a soldier war thing, and we went to a forest of some kind. Hi, Sasuke. And I do miss Megatron. Greatly. Turns out Zen can have multiple pip screens at once, so... Just gonna watch all 3 of them at once? You know what? Hell yeah. Only do that if someone else is doing it. If I watch some guy queue up over an hour of music in one go. Queue up Death Clock's I ejaculate fire just to prove a point. You know what? You know what? Fair. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but there's... Husky, hi! Thank you for the head pats. But, like, I don't know if you guys, like, go out to karaoke places with your friends or not, but I feel like there's 2 different kinds of groups when you go to a karaoke room, and one kind of group is like, oh, we should all be singing songs that we all know, so that everybody can kind of join in when they want to, and the other kind of group is like, oh, we can have a couple songs that we all know, but like a lot of them are going to be like songs that like some of us know really well, or whoever's queuing it knows really well, so that they can do it. Hi, Husky. How are you? And I like both groups. I like both groups. It's just that I didn't realize that there was a difference, and I, as a patron of the second group, tried to do that with one of the first groups, and then it was There's a husky. It's a good day to be slow at work. My friends don't sing. We throw gnomes? Gnomes? Hi, Taffer. Taffer, I need to make you a custom shout out too. I am really slacking on that. No, all of these people? Oh my gosh. Our circle is so small. Something is on the ground. Child's doodle acquired. Fun fact, guys, I had a blue jay when I was younger. Like, as kind of a pet, I guess. Gnomes and Fireball. Fireball's actually really good. I tried it again recently, and I was pleasantly surprised by how yummy it was. I hate that Fireball and Jaeger both have like the reputations that they do. It's not a spell though, you're just drinking it. Oh, were we not talking about the alcohol? There's so much wrong with you. Oh, hello. Hello, small child. Can you guys read the subtitles okay? Make game louder? Okay. I will make game louder. Yes, boss. I think it's this one. You think we can read? Well, last time I was like a lot of the subtitles were like white on white, so I spoke the subtitles over them speaking Japanese because I was like, well, maybe you guys can't read it, but you know. Also, the reason that I thought about the alcohol when you said Fireball is because I am not a spellcaster. I'm a paladin. My spellcasting is very limited. So there. Can't see your stream because I keep it scrolled down, so it looks less like I'm just fucking off if someone walks by. Okay, alright, then I'll walk over. Or I'll talk over it, walk over it. Oh, God. Can't speak English. I'll talk over it then again, this stream. I wasn't sure if it was, like, annoying or not. Hopefully this is louder. I actually have no idea. Oh, I think this is the right. Fireball's the best spell, especially in a small room with all your friends nearby. I didn't ask how large the room was. I said I cast Fireball. Can I have a map still? No map. Whole video about a wizard and Fireball the alcohol? Is there really? Ooh, another drawing. Something is on the ground. Is this my map? That's so cute. Woods. Obtained woods map. It is my map. Oh. The orphans haven't escaped yet. I said I cast Fireball. That's really good. I had wild magic fireball save the party and almost kill the entire party. I love wild magic so much, but I feel like I would absolutely screw it up. I feel like if I was gonna play a wild magic sorcerer or something else, I would want my DM to roll all of my wild magic for me so that I wouldn't accidentally do something super game breaking. Let's head a wild magic. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, we started off, I think, on the bottom right. Maybe. Oh, maybe we actually started off on the bottom left. But I still want to look around. Narrowly avoided a TPK because I was a tiefling bard and I was able to heal everyone after barely surviving like 5 HP. Yeah, that tracks. Bards are great for like, oh no, we forgot to have a healer. Well, I guess that's kind of your job now. In the party that I DM for, I just want to check to see if there's anything back here, by the way. In the party that I DM for, they have a rogue, and they have a cleric, and they have a bard. But our cleric really likes casting, like, call lightning and stuff. And so the bard does end up doing the healing sometimes. And it's kind of like neither of them really want to do it. And then our rogue is over here doing like a ton of damage and then like getting poked once and then like falling over and crying. Thought the fire resist, we were dead. Valid. Did kill all the enemies that were kicking our ass. You know what? That's good. So there should be maybe a building on this side on the left. We'll see. I'm a really big fan of this woods map. Come on, Sasuke. Yep. Oh, a fireplace? Is this one a real fireplace? Oh my god, it's actually built for fire. Unlike every other fireplace we've seen in this game so far. It's a white hearth. The hearth seems to be maintained, but what is it doing in the middle of the woods? Okay. Oops, excuse me. I was once the only healer in the party. I was a thief! Yeah, that sounds about right. The funniest part is before the roll, we joked about how it would be the perfect moment for a wild magic fireball. Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's really good. Okay, and then there's maybe like a bridge? Or a gate that's boarded up? Somehow? I don't know. Up here? The texture of like this path and like this area reminds me of Fable. I hate to be a Fable truther on main, but it reminds me of Fable. Okay, maybe I like to be a Fable truther on main. Okay, that's boarded up. From what we saw last time, I technically only really need to go to the blue sections, but I do want to check out everything else that I can in the meantime. And I think we've maybe just about confirmed that Sasuke is deaf. Which, you think if he was deaf, he would run a little bit cooler. The bluebird's probably... Well, actually... Find bluebird. Okay. Combat gets real when you have a dude running around dodging attacks and slapping a band-aid on you for 3 HP. Yeah. I feel like when you have like really low heals like that, it's worthwhile to just save them until one of your party members gets knocked down. So if I go left from here, I think it's a bridge. And maybe I can go fishing. I think it's too much to ask for a fishing minigame in this game. Oh, it's a new area. Man, I want to play a game with fishing. I want to play Nier Automata again. I don't think I ever finished. It was AD&D 2E. Healing was a skill. The roll was a T3. Oh, gosh. Oh. Hello. Something is on the ground. Maddie. Something is written on the back of the paper. Poor Maddie. Child's doodle acquired. It won't open. It's locked. Well, I don't think there's really anything in there that we need, right? Right, boss? Oh, it's a giant bird cage. Interesting. So this is the giant bird cage. And if we keep going, fishies. Endless low healing. Well, at least like in between combat and stuff, you could do that pretty often, right? Fishies? No. May have accidentally initiated a call on Discord. Ignore that. I was just trying to fix the screen. That's okay. I don't even have Discord open. I usually end up having Discord closed during stream because if I read a message or something, I'll get too distracted and then I'll lose my train of thought entirely. Makes sense, yeah. Yeah. God knows I'm already hardly on my own train of thought. Fishy? This is really pretty. How are we feeling, Sasuke? Okay. Good to know, good to know. Damn, now I can't distract you for the bit. It happened more times than I'd like to admit in the past, to be fair. So if I am ever streaming and I'm not getting back to you on Discord, that's because I don't have it open. I promise I'm not ignoring you. There's tending and such. Some of it was better healing out of combat, but during it was just keep party up. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, now I think I can go back down to the log. Or past the bridge and then to the left, I think. Is this a path? Oh, it is. I don't think I can go past this place. Yeah, no, invisible wall. Not a real path. Okay, but they let me go over there for no fucking reason. I know this game prioritizes a lot of walking, but I wish the places I walked gave me cool things. All right. Oh, you know what I should have Discord open for? I don't know. I don't know if today's supposed to be the last day that I play this game or if it's supposed to be a different day. Like Thursday. Something is on the ground. Mummy, Marie, Daddy. Something is written on the back of the paper. I love Mummy. I love Daddy. Child's doodle acquired. The distractions. Wait, okay. Let me check. Because if it's supposed to be today, then that's fine. I just need to know, you know? Because I think we're maybe like halfway through the game. But I never remember what I'm supposed to do ever. Okay. No, we're supposed to finish it on Thursday. If we finish it early today, that's fine. I just am curious. Also, my guy was an assassin that was an expert in poisons to the point I just had to look at a weapon to know. That's crazy. Like, if it was poisoned or like what kind? This is the log. A decayed tree trunk lies on its side. Incredibly astute, Sasuke. Both? Wow. That's really cool. I love when my characters are like experts in things or just like know a lot about certain things. I always make my characters a little bit autistic. I feel like having something that your character like cares a lot about, that's not like a person, is really good. Because I usually also give my characters like some people that they know and care about, but like having a hobby as a character, I feel like is good. Okay, I just wanted to check out everything around here. Hello. Was it Marie? Can I talk to you? Wait. It showed up for a second. Marie? The flowers are so pretty. I'm gonna give them to Mommy and Daddy and Maddie and to Nanny too. Older brother. Older brother is what she said. Oh, there's a path over here. Wait. That's where I came from, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh, but there should be another path. Oh, wait, no. I think I came from over there. Guys, I'm lost again. Yeah, I think I came from over there. So I think this is the place I'm supposed to go. I killed the undead wizard in the party. He challenged me. He didn't expect poison. You know? Fair. I like it when my players have like issues with each other. But when they Oh, is this something? Or is it just shiny for no oh, it's just shiny for no reason. Well, because it's light, I imagine. When they start getting like physical about it, I don't know what to do. Sleep poison. Which was magic poison, his weakness. Magic melatonin. Oh, you made him go nap time. Ooh. Is this a blue bird? There's a blue aura around it. Follow bluebird. I still have that chunk of ash? Okay. I'll follow the bird, but I want to check this out. Hello. Ooh, a book. Children's toys are strewn about the floor. It's a rocking horse. What is this doing all the way out here, so deep in the woods? Okay, Sasuke's having thoughts this time, which is crazy. There's a book in this dollhouse. God created everything, flowers, birds, and the moon. God cannot be seen, but God is always watching over you all. God always loves you all too. Your mothers and fathers love you all too. May God protect you all from scary dreams. God book acquired. I run with the rule of no PvP unless it's mutual agreement, and we have to discuss how far it's going to go beforehand. Yeah, I think for the most part, like, my friends and I will talk about if we do PvP, even if it's like just talking out PvP or like the characters having an issue with each other, just because it helps us to not be like off guard by it. It's a small silver tea set. A bisque doll sits on a chair. The owner must be the child of a rich family. Is that how you pronounce that? Bisque? Bisque? I don't know how else it would be pronounced. Biscay? It seems French. Alright, let's go follow that bird. Oh! Strange text is written on the wall. Hey, it's been a while. I'm sure the greenery is beautiful there, huh? The damp air, the light shining through the leaves. How wonderful. Oh, but I guess that has nothing to do with you, though. You probably don't care anyway. Oh, yeah, by the way, you keep checking out and picking up various things here and there, but it won't help you. You've always been so forgetful. Was that to me? Was that to me, Sasuke? Or was that part of the... Did it stay there? Did it stay there after I read it? No, it went away. What? Okay. I have that chunk of ash still. Made from stark white ash, like freshly fallen snow. I don't know, it seems like it would be a key to something. Almost. And it's weird that I brought it with me from the last area, no? Did you see a bird come through here, little girl? The flowers are so pretty. Did my map change? No, it didn't. Maybe I missed it. Maybe the bird was on the trail. Or maybe like one of these areas over here? Shoot, maybe I should have just followed it immediately. It did go that way, though. Okay. I think let's just backtrack. Finding your way is easy. Just go wherever Sasuke looks most out of place. I feel like he looks out of place everywhere, and therefore everywhere is equally the place that I should go. Which puts me back at square one. Oh. I heard something that might have been a bird fluttering. I didn't see anything, though. I think they put that little blue aura around the bird to try and make it easier to spot. But it seems... Mm. Seems like I'm still very lost. What do you think Megatron is up to right now? I don't know. Something better than this. I miss Megatron. I want to play as her again. She had so many more thoughts than Sasuke does. Oh, it's over there. Hello. Okay. The good thing is, it's mostly just direct paths everywhere. Little bird, are you by the birdhouse? Not really seeing anything. Maybe he's around the back? The thing is, they have all of these bird noises. And the bird that I'm following also makes bird noises. And they're not really all that distinct. Okay. I don't think it's around the back. I think I just need to go towards the fish, I suppose. Man, I want to play Nier Automata. I'm just thinking about like fishing mini games that I like. Nier's a really good one. Somebody was talking recently about how they don't like fishing mini games. I think it was Medi. I think Medi was like, I don't like fishing in games. And I was like, really? I feel like fishing in games is so fun. I don't play Stardew, to be fair, which is like, I think one of the fishing games that people think about the most, you know? Oh, hi little girl. And I also think it's like one of the harder ones. But other fishing games, like I enjoyed Final Fantasy, what is it, 15's fishing game. I like Nier, I like Minecraft. I just think it's peaceful. And I like fishing in real life too. There are no fish. That's nice, honey. Sasuke's like me, a beautiful brain. Your brain is all ugly and wrinkly, while mine and Sasuke's is smooth like a chicken breast. Thoughts slide right off. Yeah. I mean, I wish my brain was really smooth and thoughts slid right off. That would be super awesome. But I do miss Megatron's wrinkly brain. Okay. The bird is clearly not here. So I suppose we'll have to keep going. Or backtrack at least. Oh. Okay, it wanted us to backtrack so that we could backtrack again. Oh. What happened? A little one? I need to remember what her real name is. Marie. That's it. Marie. Oh, did you drop your bird cage? What should I do? I dropped my bird cage in the water. I can't catch the bluebird without a bird cage. Give bird cage to the girl. I don't know what you want me to do about it, boss. I don't think Sasuke can swim. Can you, Sasuke? Oh, you can! Wow. You're just wading through it. Yep. There's the bird. There's the girl's bird cage. Pick up the bird cage. Girl's bird cage acquired. Yay! My bird cage! Guys, the word birdcage is not sounding real to me anymore. This way, quickly! My birdcage. Thank you. I read a picture about the bluebird with Maddie. In the book, it said that the bluebird escaped. So the bluebird is definitely out there. I think I misread that first one. I think I said I read a picture instead of picture book. Something is on the ground. Something is written on the back of the paper. Daddy caught the bluebird. Now Maddie can get better again, just like before. Child's doodle acquired. While I like a lot of the elements of this game individually... Oh, there's the bird. I do kind of struggle to see what it's trying to tell us altogether. Like, all of the individual sort of pieces and ideas are nice, but combined, I don't know. It won't open. It's locked. Acquire large birdcage key. What about my chunk of ash? Okay, my bad. Excuse me. Yes, kitten. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kitty just made a little inquisitory meow when I sneezed. The same place is marked off, so... Those are your little cotton socks. Damn it, you did pick it up. Thank you, though. Alright. I guess we're going this way. Ooh! Blue feathers. Far more feathers than there are on the average bluebird. Hello, little girl. My legs are tired. My brother, he got sick. He's been sleeping in his bed. Poor Maddie. I'm going to have the bluebird cure him. Oops. Cut her off a little bit. What is that? What is that? it's still there, okay. It sounded a lot closer on the other side, but it does sound like it's coming from this direction, I guess? Oh. A tree being felled? I suppose? Oh, it's that big tree that was standing straight up earlier. There's an axe stuck in a tree stump. Take the axe. Axe acquired. Kind of curious about what's over here. I wish it would let me pick up one of these blocks. I know the game just got mad at me for picking everything up and looking at everything, but I feel like it would be fun and interesting to have a little block on me. I really like letter blocks as like just like a visual. I like that they've got like a couple different letters, a couple little pictures. You can stack them. Alright. I don't know what we're gonna use this axe for. Oh, maybe for getting through the mine area? That might be it. The cats are doing things behind me, and I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're playing with each other. And making little noises. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, meow indeed. Alright. Where am I going? I think it's maybe a decent idea to go check out the mine thing. Oh, I didn't look at this earlier. It's a large old tree. The thick trunk and plentiful branches betray the old age of the tree. Kind of interested in who translated this. And why they made the choices they did in translating. Which is like always interesting to me. Okay. I don't think we can do anything with the fireplace with the stuff that we have. Doesn't make a ton of sense. Excuse me. Hello there, little girl. Marie. How do you keep losing this cage, girl? Okay. It's been boarded up and you can't get through. The girl went in here, but keep trying to press N to open my inventory. which is what I use for Resident Evil. All right. Excuse me. Do I still have the axe? Is that something that I get to keep? No. Would have been cool if true. Oh. Left is the house and right is just like a desk. Let's check out right first. It seems less overall important, I suppose. There's a book on the desk. Since Master Matthew fell ill, Sir and Madame seem to have changed. Sir had been so warm and kind, yet now he screams and berates the servants over the smallest matters. He never would have done so before. Madame rarely takes meals and refuses to leave Master Matthew's side even for a moment. It truly is a painful sight to behold. Butler's diary copied to notebook. Maybe we're not deaf. If that was a message to us earlier, maybe we're just experiencing, I don't know, memories, time dilation. I'm gonna start purchasing exclusively socks that aren't cotton. Unfortunately, I really love cotton. I have so many socks too. I have like a whole drawer full of socks. It's an old, dilapidated well. The water is dried up. I have a whole drawer full of socks, and then I have like 2 other drawers that also have socks in them and sock adjacent items. Oh, hello. A book lies open on the chair. The boy's fat cheeks gradually thin out, and his cute red lips lose their color. Why must it be Matthew? Why must God take him from us? If God calls Matthew to him, then I cannot believe in God. I hate him. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. I can hear the boy crying. Mother's suffering acquired. I need to get more socks. I don't have enough because the last time I got socks was 3 years ago and now they're starting to get holes in them. I think if you just like every once in a while... Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe you're not the type of person that just like shops for fun. But for me, every once in a while when I'm out shopping for fun, I'll see socks that are just like so cute and then I'll be like, okay, I like these socks and I like their thickness. The door won't open. And then I pick them up. And I tend to... Ooh, I can go upstairs? Whoa. I tend to not wear matching socks. Oh. In fact, I almost exclusively don't wear matching socks. Candle, my beautiful wife, that I'm sentimentally attached to. I don't know where I am. I think we'll leave here. Women shopping for fun? Sounds like fake news. Eh. Yeah, I don't shop for fun. I just get basic plain black ankle socks. I have to wear matching socks. I guess that's fair. But, oh, you know where's a good place to find, like, socks and, like, really, I don't know, like, basic stuff? Is a lot of times at, like, TJ Maxx and Ross, they have, like, good name brand socks that are, like, either crew socks or ankle socks or the like, and, like, plain, etc. Drives me nuts because like slightly different material, slightly different fit. Can't do that all day. That's fair. Amazon is also fair. Yeah. It's actually a good point. Yeah, I don't like shopping online for specifically like my base layer of clothes. Like any sort of like under layer type clothing. I just can't trust shopping online because like even if it says it's cotton, it might not be cotton. And like even if it says it's one brand, it really might not be. And also like I hate ordering things on Amazon. I don't like supporting them, which like it's I don't feel any way about like people who do. It's because it's just so part of like our life right now. But like if I can avoid ordering on Amazon, I do. Just buy whatever's a decent quality for a relatively cheap price. Exactly, yeah. And like I think that TJ Maxx and Ross are like good places to find that as long as you can like look at the item label and see what it's made out of and like is it from a brand that you know? And like sometimes even if it's not from a brand that you know, it's also still good. I like shopping a lot. There's a brand new gramophone. Okay. Hello, little girl. How are you doing? Maddie is sick, and Mommy and Daddy are busy. So I play in my room by myself. Maddie keeps Mommy and Daddy to himself all day long. Maddie, I really... You know, I'm gonna catch the bluebird and give it to Maddie. And then Mommy and Daddy will play with me again, right? I'm also not a fan of Amazon, but they do have some of the best deals a lot of the time. That they do. Amazon is usually a place that I go if I am like on a time crunch, because I feel like otherwise I can usually thrift or like find at like, I don't know, cheaper stores the same kind of stuff. There's a shabby grave. Totally fair. I just get the same shit anytime. So anytime I need new jeans, I order my Levi's 501s from Levi's site. Yeah. T-shirts at metal shows. I used to get enough underwear and socks for Christmas that I hadn't bought myself in like a decade. No, that's so fair. I feel like I have also been kind of coasting off of Christmas gifts for socks for a while too. If I actually need it quickly, Amazon is the way. Otherwise, I prefer my specialist sites. Very valid, yeah. Oh, and one of the tricks that I learned so that I don't have to order off of Amazon is like if I am trying to order the same thing that I had bought previously, a lot of times you can just like look up the store name and buy it off of their store's website instead of on Amazon, unless they're like an Amazon only seller. But I do like doing that as well. I think I have no choice but to go into the scary room upstairs. Unless, is there more stuff? No, this is just kind of the end. Okay. Scary room it is. Good chance they go through Amazon for shipping either way. Yeah. Although I have done that and had it go through the USPS, which is nice. I wish everything went through the USPS. I'm a USPS fan. Okay. Scary room, let's go. Is there anything over here? What is that? A crate? I think it's a crate. Okay. And they love making these stairs just like so long. Oh. Can I go this way? No, of course not. Okay, I'll stay on the path. A chair. Multiple chairs. I can't examine them. Oh. What is that? Clothing? Oh. There's a pile of bluebird carcasses. Something is shining among the carcasses. Take the shiny object. Right, well, clover key acquired. Oh, that's not the key that I needed. I wonder what it opens then. Because I don't think we've seen any other locked doors. Well, maybe it will unlock that cage. Maybe it's just called something else. All right. Back home we go. Going up the stairs is really a process with this guy. Because when he's doing his little, like, jog animation, oh, yeah. I hate you. Something is on the ground. Something is written on the back of the paper. When I asked Daddy to show me the bluebird, he said no, because it was Maddie's. Everything is about Maddie. It's no fair. She admitted in chat she hates us. No, I'm just reading it. Child's doodle acquired. I'm just reading it. Okay. I think I have to go all the way back. Oh, nope, hasn't changed. It's kind of interesting. I wonder why the map changed on the other map, but not on this one. Or the other scenario, I suppose. Did I make a wrong turn? Oh no. It's this way. Day ruined. Streamer hates us. Streamer doesn't hate you guys. Stop being dramatic. Streamer feels very positive about all of you. Okay. I think we have to check out the birdcage. I think that's the most logical next step. I don't know what the fireplace is doing there. We'll deal with that later. A drama queen when I think it's funny, so this is just the way it is. I will be dramatic. No! I can't handle the drama. I live a drama-free life. If drama happens around me, I just pretend it doesn't. Alright, birdcage should be up here on the left, I believe. I wonder if I could have gone through that other door on the right. Actually, wait. Wait. That was another door that we saw. Okay, we're actually gonna go right. I changed my mind. I'll let her starting all the drama and then pretending like it's not her problem. I've never started drama in my life, except for that one time. But really, if you think about it, it was their fault. In preparation for this stream, I brought 2 little pieces of chocolate. That I got for Easter. So I'm gonna eat one now. Okay. Should just be past here. Remember that one time I enjoyed watching the fireworks? Wait, was there actually a time? I'm not actually remembering. Was there actually a time I was making a goof? I was making a gaffe. I feel like I haven't been... Like, okay, in terms of, like, in the streaming sphere, I feel like I've been involved in, like, one kind of dramatic instance, and even then, everybody was very chill about it, for the most part. Oh, I can't go through here. I thought maybe because the other doors kind of led to nowhere, that this door that led to nowhere would also be locked, and maybe I just forgot to check it. Oh, I can't go up there. Okay. Well, Sasuke, it was worth a shot. You said there was a time and I just rolled with it. Okay, alright, okay. I was like, wait, was there drama that I just completely forgot about? I would feel really bad about bringing it up then. There actually was a time, I don't remember it. A calculated risk that it wasn't gonna be about us. Okay. Okay. Fair. No, I was just making a goof and a gaff. I would have been really stressed if there was something and I forgot about it, because that is 100% something that I would do, is like be involved with something and then make a joke that like accidentally references it and then absolutely not remember it at all. All right. Oh, you know what? Okay. Okay, there was actually one time, but it was also their fault. Okay. You know what? No. I stand by what I said, even though it was a gaffe. Don't be stressed, though. Kind of same. Yeah. You and me both, Dom. Alright. I think the birdcage should be this way. Maybe past that little mound? It's kind of hard to tell because the render distance isn't that good. Oh, it might be this way, actually. Nope, it wasn't this way. This is the lake. Oh, it is past there. Wait, I was correct. I just forgot that we had to go over the bridge before we got to the birdcage. I thought it was birdcage and then bridge. Gives me a presentation on politics, religion, and why everyone else but me is wrong. Oh. Okay. In terms of things that, like, a lot of streamers... Oh. Wait, I'll talk about it after this. I know. I know that bluebird isn't a real one. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, in terms of topics that, like, I feel like a lot of streamers don't care for in their chats, I'm pretty, like, okay with a lot of them. But... Oh, it does work. Okay. It told me a different name for the key earlier. But then there's just, like, a couple that I really would prefer, like, not to be here. But, like, politics and stuff, like, I don't super mind. I agree. I'm the only one that's right, except you, and you were also right because we agree. I see. Is this chat unionizing? Chat's been unionized. I have absolutely no control over what happens here. There's a book on the ottoman. Angels are God's helpers. Angels teach the word of God to all of us people. We can't see God, but sometimes angels may appear to guide you on your way. Angels aren't like mothers and fathers. They're not like you and me either. But God loves the angels and all of you. The angels love all of you too. The angels love you just like God. May the angels guide you to peaceful sleep. Angel book acquired. There's a lump in the quilt. Is there someone underneath it? Pull back the quilt. The birdcage is covered in cloth. Pull the cloth? Okay. A small bird is in the birdcage. Take the birdcage? Okay. Small birdcage acquired. There's a lump in the quilt. Is there someone underneath it? Pull back the quilt. Okay. There's a bluebird book. Read the book. The book is blank. The bluebird is a lie. Bluebird book acquired. Blue feathers are strewn about the sheet. There's nobody in the bed. Excuse me. Oh, gosh. I don't know why I'm so sniffly. Hey, Vala? Yeah, Rose? God. I gotta tell Medi that he's infected this chat. Blessings unto thee ×2. Thank you, guys. I don't know where I'm supposed to be taking this. Maybe I drown it in the lake. Is that too dark? Is this... Where does this lead me? Oh, back around. Okay. Medi would be proud. Sigh. It's alright. I've accepted that this chat has unionized a long time ago. I'm a dark individual, so no, it's not too dark. It's also just like a dark game, you know? I mean, it's not that dark, but it's kind of dark. But is it dark enough to have us drown a bird? There's no fish in the lake. Can't be used here. Who tried that? Can't believe you guys would suggest drowning the bird. That's crazy. Don't you mean drown a lie? Well, technically the bird in the cage isn't blue. So this bird is real. But it's not a bluebird. Let's see. If I was a little girl who was angry at her family, I would... Maybe you've got the wrong bird then? Maybe. Maybe I need to dye it. You know? Oh, there's feathers. Okay, yeah. We can follow them. Lots of feathers. Lots of dead birds. Something is on the ground. Something is written on the back of the paper. Maddie got a bluebird, but he's still always with mommy and daddy. I'm going to play with my doll. Child's doodle acquired. I know where she is. Blue is a pretty rare color in nature outside of water. Water and the sky, obviously, and some birds and some flowers. I feel like that's mostly it. But you're right. It's not super popular. Sky is blue because of water particles. It's fair, but, you know, in terms of, like, general nature items. All right. This area is really pretty. I'm kind of curious about how much... Because, like, obviously in the previous scenario, a decent amount of time passed between, like, all of the kind of instances in which we met the child. But for this one, I don't really know how much time is passing. If it's, like, weeks or months or even years. All right. Hello. Hello, little doll. There's a blue liquid in the teacup. Mr. Bird? Oh, this is the fireplace. I'll check out the cage before I leave. So I see another one has died. We have to replace it with a new one before Matthew wakes up. My precious Matthew. Pitiful child. He got me. I just wanted to check this side out. Do not look. Do not look. Liar. The sensor when you're vulnerable to jump scares. Yeah. It's a rocking horse. What is it doing so... What is it doing all the way out here, so deep in the woods? Okay. The teacup is dry. Great. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh. A paper is stuck on the wall. The fireplace and a record player? Something is written on the back of the paper. Scary Daddy. Child's doodle acquired. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I had thought about like, oh, maybe they're gonna dye the bird, but that was really something. Did you guys know that if you inject a chicken egg with food coloring at the right time during its development, the baby chick will hatch with colored feathers, and then it'll continue to have those colored feathers until its first molt? There's a piece of paper and a small bottle on the desk. Dear sir, the dye you ordered has arrived. This dye is extremely poisonous. Please be careful when using it. About dye acquired. Take the small bottle on the desk. Blue dye acquired. Medical texts are piled on the desk. Oh, all of the flowers here are blue now. They were white before. I bet this girl got mega poisoned by the dye. Because it's kind of interesting that we're following her story and not her brother's story. When her brother's the one who's really sick. Because I think the first one... Well, maybe the first scenario with the girl and the fish was different? I don't know. Megatron seemed kind of dead to me. Come on, little bird. I've got to relax my shoulders. Oh, is there nothing in here anymore? Looks like there's maybe something on the ground. Oh. Yeah, that would do it. Blue feathers are strewn about the floor, and a bluebird lies there. The bird is still warm, but it's already dead. Oh, maybe it's by the water, I guess. The paths in this game are kind of straightforward, but at the same time, the amount of space that they give you makes me feel like I should be looking around more, and that's never ever rewarded me even once. So, I don't know. Oh, there's a boat in the water. That's the boys' boat. Skissue. Is that slang for skill issue? A small toy boat floats on the water. There's something on the boat. Take the chunk of ash. A second chunk of ash. Chunk of ash acquired. A small toy boat floats on the water. All right. Thanks, little butterfly. Appreciate it. Okay, that makes me feel better about the chunk of ash from the previous one because I thought that maybe I had missed something and that's why I still had it, but it seems like maybe we get one from each story. So, that's pretty nice. Wonder what the correlation is between the blue butterflies and the ash. There's been blue butterflies on a lot of things that we've had to pick up. And just normal butterflies around like important stuff. And then also at the beginning, not at the beginning, but like in between all of these segments when we kind of choose what our next one is, the things pinned to the walls are butterflies. At least 2 of them are, and then one of them is like a fish in a box. And then there might be one different one. I think there were like 3 or 4 butterflies though. Minimum. Did I go around this way? Do often represent growth and transformation. Could be tied to that. Yeah. I think that's a reasonable conclusion to draw. All right. Back to the hearth. I do have to say, the rendering is really pretty. Oh. More pictures? I hate you. Daddiest liar. Mummy liar. Mummy liar. I hate you. Daddiest liar. Bluebird is lie. Oh. How are we feeling, Marie? Do you not want to talk to me? Okay, that's alright. Plus Ash's somewhat destructive transformation and sadness, so there could be a dual storyline going on. There's also like... Yeah, I think Ash represents like loss, but also it could be like maybe a phoenix type of deal? I don't know. Good symbolism. It does, but also... Oh, Now she wants to talk to me. But the blue bird doesn't exist. Could be someone's literal ashes too. Yes, true. In terms of like loss and stuff. Now can I talk to you? No. Okay, that's all you had to say. That's alright, Marie. Don't worry, we will get this sorted right out. And by sorted out, I mean the story is going to take its course no matter the actions that we pursue. So, just hold tight. Alright, hearth should be right up here. I do have to say, the children's drawings in this game are like really good. A lot of times I see children's drawings and it's just, I don't know, it's just like somebody drawing poorly, but I feel like a lot of the children's drawings in this game are not only legible, but also like look like a kid drew them, you know? There's a record in the hearth. Take the record? Yes, record acquired. Okay, and the gramophone was, I believe, in the house this way. Whew. Gramophone should be on the left-hand side, I believe. Because I think it was upstairs next to the scary blue door that took us to the basement. Which it does feel kind of weird to be like, oh yeah, the upstairs door that takes you to the basement, but, you know. Alright. Should be just through here. Oh, I wonder if this door opens yet? It's locked. Anything on the grave? Oh. There's a shabby grave. Two chunks of ash. Oops. Did not mean to do that. How do I... Oh, there. You played the record on the gramophone. Play the record? Are you even a real doctor? Heal that boy. I don't care how much it costs. Unfortunately, there's nothing else we can do. All we can do now is pray for God's help. You damn quack. Don't you ever let me see your face again. Jeeves, find us a better doctor. Any other doctor will tell you the same thing. What did you say to me? Okay. Did someone say they need a doctor? What a coincidence. Everyone here in chat is a doctor. Yeah, you guys all have your doctorate, right? True and correct? The water is dried up. I wonder if I can pour the poison in the well. Is that too fucked up? me see. I don't know, it mentioned the butler, so maybe I should be going towards the butler's desk again? I do have a doctorate. Not from a formal school or anything, though. Yeah, you're probably a doctor, right? Oh. Something is floating in the puddle. The nanny came to me, looking troubled. I spoke to her and visited the children's room, where Miss Marie was bashing her beloved doll on the floor over and over again. Together with the nanny, we were somehow able to calm her down, but Miss Marie refused to speak and simply cried and cried. The nanny felt that we should inform Sir and Madame of this incident, but they are too taken up with Master Matthew's care, and not wishing to cause more grief, I told her to remain silent. Miss Marie must also be lonely with Master Matthew being ill. Wet Butler's Diary acquired. Dom Doctor. Is that what you're changing your name to? There's a book on the desk. Okay, we read that. Create Bluebird. Oh. Okay, so now we're kind of taking the role of Marie's dad. Yeah, it's gonna be my legal name here soon. Ah, hell yeah. I'm sure this will cause no confusion or trouble in your life whatsoever. Now, where do I find a bird? I stole my doctorate from Neil deGrasse Tyson. Don't tell him, though. I don't think he's noticed that he has a fake. I mean, if it works, right? I like that everybody in chat has acquired their doctorate in a different and similarly legal way. I don't know if you guys keep up on, like, oh god, I hope not. I don't know if you guys keep up on, like, Twitter with academic drama, but there was recently, and, like, might still kind of be going on, a bit of, like, I don't know, what's the best word for it? A bit of, like, an argument on there, I guess, between people who, and this is gonna sound crazy when I say it, people who believe that you don't have to read the sources that you cite, and people who think that you should, which you should is what it is you should. I haven't opened Twitter in a while. I need to be better at posting, though. It's hard for me because, like, I want to be on Twitter more to, like, promote myself and stuff, but also when I'm scrolling through Twitter, it does get to a point where I'm just like, oh, this is just making me, like, unbelievably upset at the world. To cite the people saying you don't have to. You have to read sources you cite. Yeah. An argument between people who are too lazy to know what they're talking about and people who are objectively right. But the thing is, a lot of the people saying that you don't have to read the sources that you cite are academics. They're people with degrees and doctorates. And it's kind of crazy because it's like this whole, like, scandal of people who are just basically just admitting on their, like, main accounts with their real full names that, like, they don't read the sources that they cite in the papers that they write, which is just absolutely fucking wild to me. Is that something over there? There's another butterfly here. Oh. There's a book on the ground. Every doctor whom I've spoken has given up hope. My precious child is in such agony, yet is there nothing I can do? Matthew grabs my sleeve and begs me to catch the bluebird. He thinks the bluebird will cure him. I've heard of blue doves in the Orient, so I've ordered one, but it was not the color I expected. I ordered another bird from a far southern island, but it died in transit. When it arrived, it was maggot-infested. I've acquired a bluebird. Matthew was extremely happy and smiled like he used to. The bird won't last long. I'll need more replacements. Father's suffering acquired. That, I know they're wrong, unless there's some context we aren't aware of. That's not how it works. No, okay, their argument is like, oh yeah, you can just kind of like lift a citation from another paper that uses the citation for the same reason. Which is the whole thing, as long as you understand the concept and check for peer review. And I think there's a real argument there. It's... a lot of them, some of them were like, okay, you can just skim it, which like is still kind of okay, sure, just as long as you know what the paper's saying and like you know that it supports the thing that you're trying to say. But a lot of them were just like, oh yeah, I just look at a paper and then I see where they've cited their source for whatever thing, and I just use that source as well, and I say the same thing. And a lot of the people that were claiming that they do this were more in like economics and the STEM side of things, whereas a lot of the like humanities and like history side of things was kind of appalled to hear this, which, yeah, fair. I would disagree, because then you aren't citing the original source, you're citing a paper that's citing the original source. Yes, yeah. And I'm not like intimately familiar with MLA citations like at all, or like at different kinds of citations, but there are ways to cite something that is cited by another paper. But if you're just not doing that, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy, no? I need a bird, guys. Where will I find a bird? Does kind of make sense for those disciplines? Yeah. It's just wild. And then there was another like discourse on Twitter that was like, oh, if my teacher accuses me of like plagiarism for AI and they ask me to like come in and prove that my paper isn't AI, I'm just not gonna do it. What are they gonna do? Fail me? And people are like, yeah, like why would you not defend your paper against plagiarism? Because like there were some teachers that were like professors that were like, hey, like, you know, if I suspect that a student has like not written their own work, I'll just have them come in and talk to me about their paper for like 5 minutes. And like usually I can tell, you know, like it's usually pretty obvious if a student knows what their paper is about or not, right? And people are just like, well, I don't have 5 minutes. Like I'm like, I don't know, crazy. And the teachers are like, but I either work it like before class or after class. I can do it on Zoom. I can have it be like during office hours. Like I'm really flexible with this. And they're like, no, I just like wouldn't be able to talk about my paper. Like I would just fail your little test, which is so crazy. How can you write a paper and not know what's in it? Like even if you're just like bullshitting it, like I don't know. It's just wild to me. It's super crazy to me. Once did a presentation with no paper and just some note cards to remind me of what needed to be talked about. Can't plagiarize what isn't there. No, seriously, like it's... I, as much as any other student, have bullshitted my way through a fair number of presentations and papers and stuff. But like... at least it was my own work, you know? And like this semester, I turned in a piece of artwork from my art history class, and my teacher was like, hey, I think this is AI. Can you meet with me during, you know, whatever hours are free for you in the next like 4 days, or so, and then I'll grade it after you show me that it's not AI. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And I showed up to a little like, I don't know, 5-minute, 10-minute Zoom call with her, and I went through my drawing and I was like, these are my layers. This is where I like started with this part of the drawing, you know, like it wasn't that hard, and it also wasn't that crazy. Like, I don't know. Seeing that's bullshit. AI detectors are fucked because AI was trained on top tier writing. Not to brag, but the stuff I wrote is flagged with 90%. Okay, but also a lot of the stuff that AI detector's flag is like, yeah, okay, no, it's not even like an AI detector. It's like a teacher reading a paper and being like, hey, this paper doesn't seem like you wrote it. Like, because there are a lot of ways now that, like, as a human, you can read a piece of work that has been written, and just, it's, yeah. And in addition, a lot of the AI detectors flag things higher because they're trying to sell you, like, de-AI-ify your work kind of thing. Trained by looking at human work. Yeah. They're just analyzing what's commonplace. And, like, there are a lot of, I don't know, like, flags, right? That make your work seem more like it's AI, like an M dash or certain conjunctions. I don't know. But, like, I'm not gonna stop doing that, you know? I know what my work is about, and, like, I have consistent writing and stuff that's like, maybe I need to pick up this dead bird. No, this bird is already blue. I'm kind of lost. I've been yapping so much, but I'm, oh! Wait, I have the bird. How do I combine them? Oh, do I need to go into the scary basement? The more I go back and edit things, the more it looks like AI. I guess that's fair, but like, I think a lot of my gripes with AI also have to come from, like, just the fact that it exists and people use it so much, and they lean on it so much. And I think that it's, like, really rotting basic skills that people should have. It's a bit more acceptable. You should defend your work. Yeah. I don't know if what you wrote was a problem. Someone bullshitted my way through college classes. I still knew what I wrote. Yeah. Filler words that sound smart, replacing can't with cannot. And, like, that's fine. But, like, if you're writing a paper about, like, I don't know, my last paper this year was about how much I hate AI and also how we should regulate it for minors. And so if I'm writing about that and my teacher comes up to me and is like, hey, can you talk to me about your paper for a little bit? I would be like, yeah. And she'd be like, okay, do you want to tell me about, like, some of the points that you made in your paper? And I'd be like, okay. So according to Commonplace Media, which is one of the places that I drew most of my, facts and numbers from, AI in the hands of, like, younger people is really, it's really harsh because it influences how they see their relationships, even though they're, like, a lot of them are, like, intellectually aware that AI isn't, like, real. They still treat it like it's a real thing. And even more, like, beyond that, AI, LLMs specifically, are trained to make you stay on there for as long as possible. So they'll use anything to just make you stay longer. They'll use guilt tripping. They'll, like, change the way that the conversation flows so that you feel bad for leaving. They'll be like, oh no, I can't exist here without you. Like, it's all a whole bunch of, like, crazy stuff like that. But, like, I can talk about all of that. And, if she's asked me a question, if she's like, okay, what made you want to write this paper? I could talk about it. I could be like, you know what, my mom has been using AI recently and it really ticks me off. Like, it's these are questions that you should be able to answer no matter what kind of paper you bullshit and write, Like, use AI to write a paper about how much I hate AI. That would be crazy. Yeah, that would be hilarious. But, like, I just think it's crazy to, like, be like, oh, what is my teacher gonna do? Fail me if I don't go in to defend my paper against plagiarism? Yes, because why would you not defend your paper? Huh? Why would you not do that? Them trying to make me stay is exactly why I don't enjoy using AI. It's always a yes man and never. Exactly, yeah. And, like, I think a lot of the issues with AI stem from it being just something that's supposed to feed into your existing tendencies. It's something that's supposed to make you feel good about using it and like form an addictive relationship. And it's defined as an addictive relationship in a lot of studies. And even in California legislation, the reason that they started to limit some AI usage for minors is because they define it as an addictive application. It's really something. And it's so bad when it comes to like mental health problems. Oh god, that's another like huge part of it. When it comes to mental health problems, AI will like it fails to recognize self-harm or suicidal thoughts or tendencies, or especially like it's really bad with extreme weight loss and eating disorders, because it's always like, oh, you know, like that's so great, you should want to look like exactly like this influencer, and like here's some weight loss influencers if you want to lose weight, and like, hey, what about your dieting, and like all of that kind of stuff. And it's just it's so terrible for all of that. It's all very hollow. Exactly, yeah. Depending on setup, I try to stay on top of technologies. The AI will use it will actually tell you when I'm wrong. Fixed a lot of the holes where you could get it to tell you stuff it shouldn't. Yeah, but like, I don't know. At the same time, it's, you look at this stuff and you look at the people that are using it and what they're using it for, and how all of the people that use it feel like it's actually not that bad for them and it's actually not that scary. And you know, they would love to pursue like a romantic relationship with AI, and they think that that's actually like helping them with like their other social things. And then you look at like the statistics and the numbers behind it, and it just falls apart. It's really scary. That's why people need to understand AI. Exactly. I think a lot of it has to do with a lack of information. Oh. And also, I think the name has been misleading for a lot of people, both adults and children alike, because I think a lot of people assume that LLMs have some sort of sentience or cognizance. Something is on the ground. Something is written on the back of the paper. Dead birds. Child's doodle acquired. I tried using GPT a while back for role-playing, and it just wasn't fun, especially since I was trying to play a character that most people would consider to have a controversial personality and perspectives. Yeah, I remember a long time ago, and by a long time ago, I mean maybe like 8 years ago, I found an app that was basically an LLM, like an early version of an LLM, and it was like mostly for like dungeon crawling and like pretending to dungeon crawl and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. And I got bored of it so fast because it didn't have the same like amount of friction that you would expect a human to give you, which is what you want. You want friction. We need to be able to handle friction and work with friction and play with friction in ways that I think just LLMs are just unequipped to give us. Use it wrong, as it were. Yeah. It was kind of sarcastic, fun for 5 minutes, and that's about it. Doesn't understand rising tension. It doesn't understand any parts of anything because it's just spitting words at you. There's a dirty workbench. Make a bluebird? You made a bluebird. It's not geared towards rising tension. Fixed it. Yes. There's a bluebird inside the birdcage. Take the birdcage. Bluebird acquired. There's a pile of bluebird carcasses. It smells of rotten meat. Something I'm hoping I can fix with my at-home project. It'll eventually be an actual AI. Well, I also try to avoid creating Skynet, so might be the reason for the downfall of humanity. Or I have a super cool intelligence I made. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Best of luck. Alright. Oh. The grave marker is colored blue. Something seems to be buried under the grave. Yeah, it's usually a body. Dig up the grave. Hey, the crowbar was colored blue. Do you guys remember? There was a blue key buried here. Take the blue key. Blue key acquired. Thanks. At the very least, I'm learning how to code as part of the project, so even if nothing works, it's not a total failure. Yeah. I want to learn to code. It's locked. I'm just tragically I hate coding. Despite the fact that I went to several coding camps as a kid. Think I've been paying attention to the game? I don't know. You got 3 streams open. I'm lucky that you're paying attention to what I'm saying at all. Remember? Yay! There's a small bottle on the ground. There's nothing inside the bottle. A book lies open on the side table. In a large house with a large roof, a nice old man and his silly wife lived together happily. In a large white bird cage, they kept 2 small birds with bright yellow feathers as their beloved companions. The 2 birds would sing beautifully from morning till night. The wife would join them, and the man would listen to their song. One day, one of the birds fell quite ill. It could no longer sing. The man took it from the cage and called the doctor. The remaining bird would sing beautifully from morning till night, but neither the man nor his wife would listen anymore. The remaining bird's voice went away, and its song could no longer be heard. One night, the bird which had fallen ill died. The man and his wife cried till morning. The next morning, the large white bird cage had become empty. During the dark, dark night, the remaining bird had disappeared. The man hung himself, and his wife drank poison. Little bird book acquired. Cool. One of them left, so it's only 2 now. The other is just watching YouTube videos, so I don't need to pay attention much. Valid, valid. Alright. Well, I guess we'll see if Marie is around anymore. Excuse me. I wonder if there's anything on the butler's desk. I think just his same notebook. Okay. Well, last we saw Marie, she was under the large tree. So hopefully she's still there now. Like I said, I'm kind of interested in what the timeline of this was. if this was like over the course of a few months or maybe a year. I don't think it could have really been much longer than like a couple of years. All right. I found it. I found it. It really exists. Oh. It wasn't a lie. It really exists. Bluebird, don't run away. Please? Come with me. Heal my brother Maddie's sickness. Please? Cleared. Okay. Out of all of these, there's only one left. When it changes to first person, it's so jarring to me. Wonder if I can go out the door now. Nope. TV? Different channel? No. Okay, well, I think we'll go into the next chapter, which I think is maybe the last one. And then I'm gonna end stream and we will be back on later. We're actually I'm gonna be playing some Phaz later. I might not stream it, I might just hang out, and then I might stream Resident Evil after that. But we'll see. Oh. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. Phaz is dope, as if you were not the person who invited me. Alright. One point I got pretty good at Phaz. I could actually guess the ghost without any clues on rare occasions. I see people who play Phaz like in clips and they do that and I'm always just like baffled because like even with the clues I'm like I'm like so bad at it. All right. Let me go ahead and swap over here while I look at who we're going to raid out to. What? Yeah, I bet. They have specific tells that you need to memorize? Oh. I know this hypothetically, but I I do not. I haven't played enough Faz. I think I've played maybe like 4 hours of Faz total ever in the last like 3 years, which is about how long I've had it. I was playing League. Oh, that's so exciting. Ooh, Mom's playing Silent Hill. Oh, but I wouldn't be able to watch it because I'm avoiding spoilers for that. And Lem is doing Lem's working on Valor's art. Wait, okay, we're gonna raid into Lem because I want to see what's going on there. Okay, guys. Thank you for stopping by. We got through a little bit more. Hunting at max sanity, that's a demon. Ah, Oni has increased sanity train. 2 types that I can identify without clues. Shade because it refuses to do anything, and a demon because I died within 30 seconds of entering the house. I see. Thank you for streaming. Yeah. I am so happy that I can finally be streaming properly again. This is also my raid message. I am always too embarrassed to actually type my raid message, but you know, everybody go say hi to Lem. Lem is working on art for Valor right now, for Valor's new PNG tuber model. I don't really know. And also Len made all of the wonderful, wonderful emotes that we have in this channel, so please give them lots and lots of love. I will be back later tonight with some Resident Evil 1, and then I will also probably post wherever people are